Hello, Ma'am Zaya. I'm Alaysa May Tamayo and my group member, Andrea Nicole Campos. Development of Duck Anas Paterincus domesticus meat. Introduction. Adobong pato sa gata is a traditional Filipino dish made from duck meat, cooked in coconut milk, vinegar, garlic, onion, and soy sauce. Essential ingredients. Duck meat. This is the main protein and the primary components of the dish. Coconut milk. This gives the dish its creamy texture and distinct flavor. Vinegar provides the characteristic tanginess and also acts as preservative, helping extend shelf life. Garlic and onion. These aromatics form the base flavor of the dish, giving it depth and the classic Filipino adobo taste. Soy sauce adds saltiness, color, and umami flavor, balancing the vinegar sourness. Salt enhance the overall flavor and ensures the dish meets taste expectations. Optional ingredients. Black pepper adds a mild heat and spiciness that complements the richness of coconut milk. Bay leaves contribute a subtle herbal aroma and depth of flavor to the sauce. Chili provides spiciness for those who like a hot version of the dish. Sugar balances the sourness of vinegar and the richness of coconut milk, creating a more rounded flavor. Minimum quality factors. pH range of 4.8 to 5.5. The pH measures how acidic or basic the product is. A slightly acidic pH between 4.8 and 5.5 helps preserve the duck meat, prevents spoilage by bacteria, and contributes to the characteristics tangy taste from vinegar. Moisture content not exceeding 70%. Moisture refers to the water content in the product. Keeping it below 70% ensures the product has the right texture and shelf stability. Crude protein at least 15%. Protein comes primarily from duck meat. A minimum of 15% ensures the product provides adequate nutritional value and maintains the characteristic meaty texture. Crude fat content around 10 to 15%. Fat contributes to the richness, mouthfeel, and flavor of the dish. Crude ash content less than 5% ash represent the mineral content remaining after burning the product. Keeping it below 5% indicates minimal contamination with non-food materials like sand, bone fragments, or other impurities. Carbohydrate contents between 3 to 5%. Carbohydrates come from coconut milk and optional ingredients like sugar. This range ensures the dish has mildly sweet balance without overpowering the savory flavor. Prohibited additives and practice. Synthetic coloring agents. These are artificial dyes used to change or enhance the color of food. In adobong pato sa gata, their use is prohibited because the dish should have a natural color from the duck meat, coconut milk, and soy sauce. Using synthetic colors can mislead consumers and compromise authenticity. Preservatives beyond what is allowed. Some chemical preservatives are allowed under food safety regulations to extend shelf life. However, adding excessive or unapproved preservatives is forbidden, as it can be harmful to health and make the product unsafe for consumption. Adulterants. Adulterants are substances added to increase quantity or alter quality illegally, such as water, starch, or other fillers that reduce the amount of real duck meat. Their use is prohibited because it compromises the nutritional value, taste, and authenticity of the product. Physicochemical analysis. Physicochemical analysis and microbiological analysis is conducted at FAST Lab Pampanga. Physicochemical analysis is a crucial set of tests that measure the physical and chemical properties of a substance or a product, often involving the analysis of its composition and characteristics. The primary objective is to determine the product's quality, safety, and nutritional value, ensuring it meets specified standards or consumer expectations. These analyses are conducted using various laboratory techniques and instruments specific to each parameter. The typical target for physicochemical parameters is for the product to fall within a specified range for optimal quality and safety. pH measurement assesses the acidity or alkalinity of a substance with the objective of evaluating stability, taste, and safety, as pH influences microbiological growth and chemical reactions. This is done using the calibrated pH meter or indicator strips, targeting a pH within a specified narrow range. Example, 4.0 to 4.5 for acidic foods, 6.5 to 7.5 for neutral products. Moisture content. Determination identifies the amount of water in sample to evaluate shelf life, texture, and concentration of other components, being crucial for preventing spoilage and controlling consistency. It is typically conducted by drying a sample in an oven until constant weight is achieved, with the typical target being moisture content below a maximum threshold, less than 5% for dried goods. Crude protein measures total nitrogen content converted to protein to determine nutritional value and meet labeling requirements, usually by Kedal or Dumas methods. The typical target is protein content within a declared nutritional value range 10 to 12% for a high protein product. Crude ash measurement determines total mineral content after organic matter is burned away, indicating purity and quality, and is done by incinerating the sample in a muffled furnace. The typical target is ash content below a maximum threshold or within a specific product typical range. Crude fat analysis measures total lipid material to determine energy content, nutritional value, and sensory properties, often using solvent extraction method like sucklet. The typical target is fat content within the declared nutritional value range or a specific percentage, less than 2% or low fat, 15 to 20% for full fat. Carbohydrates calculated by difference 100% minus percent moisture plus percent protein plus percent fat plus percent ash to determine energy content and nutritional composition, with the typical target being carbohydrate content within the declared nutritional value range. Microbiological analysis. The result of our physicochemical analysis of our product include moisture content, ash content, fat content, protein content, and pH content of our product. Microbiological analysis focuses on identifying and quantifying microorganisms in a sample. The objective is to ensure product safety and quality by detecting harmful pathogens or spoilage organisms and assessing shelf life. This is done by plating samples on agar media, incubating them, and then counting colonies or performing identification tests. The typical target is the absence of pathogens and microbial counts below specified limits for spoilage organisms. Commercial sterility assesses if a product has been processed sufficiently to eliminate or reduce spoilage microorganisms to a level where they won't grow under normal, non-refrigerated conditions. This is vital for the safety and extended shelf life of thermally processed, shelf-stable products. It involves incubating samples and examining them for signs of microbial growth, with the typical target being no viable microorganisms detected after incubation. The result of microbiological analysis of our product, adobong pato sa gata. This explains that our product is commercially sterile. Why conduct this test? So, as a food technologist, conducting physicochemical and microbiological analysis of adobong pato sa gata ensures the product is safe, high quality, and consistent. Physicochemical tests check nutritional content, pH, and moisture for quality and shelf life, while microbiological tests detect harmful microorganisms to guarantee safety and regulatory compliance.